worry because they recognize the name of the lab from the rumors of where the virus came from. They enter the attic and Gus finds a picture of Birdie with her father while Becky discovers some files with Gus' name. It turns out Gus stands for Genetic Unit Series and the pictures in the files reveal the truth. Gus freaks out, so Becky explains she was also adopted, but that doesn't mean her parents weren't real. However, Gus keeps on getting angry because Richard lied about everything and he rushes out of the house. As he runs through the forest, a bunch of deer run with him. Another flashback shows that in the early days of the outbreak, one of the essential workers is accidentally hit by a car. The driver is Tommy, who is desperate to get his wife into the hospital because she's about to give birth. The place is full of patients and at first the soldiers and nurses don't want him to stay, but after some begging they take Tommy's wife to the maternity ward. While waiting, Tommy sees on TV how hybrid births are on the rise and people protest about them on the streets. A few hours later, Tommy is informed his wife gave birth to a boy, but when he checks on him he discovers it's a hybrid baby. He immediately runs out of the room and has a panic attack before getting into the elevator, where Singh offers supportive words. In the present, Tommy and Becky search for Gus to no avail. Becky admits she feels confused because all her life she thought hybrids were nature's miracle, but now they appear to be just a lab experiment. Tommy tells her to wait in the house in case he comes back and goes looking for Gus more deeply in the forest. Meanwhile, Gus is getting rid of all the things Richard gave him, including Birdie's picture. At that moment he finds a bunch of flyers promoting the hybrid preserve on the ground and a plane outside the forest. While Gus looks around, Tommy arrives and gives him the dog. Gus says he has no dad and that he wants to go to the preserve to be with others like him. Tommy shares the story of his hybrid son and how he almost ran away, but he realized he was only scared of being a dad, so he went back for his wife and baby. However, when he returned, the soldiers had already killed them both. He asks Gus not to abandon him too, but Gus reveals the plane's radio is working and he already called the preserve. Suddenly they hear a shot and Tommy collapses while they're surrounded by last men, who put Gus in a cage and take him away. Back in the sewers under the zoo, the hybrids hear how a bunch of last men arrive in the city with tons of trucks and even tanks.